Oh,
We are live now, yes.
good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining Inclusion at Work, an initiative of Posh at Work. We are a diversity, equity, and inclusion initiative. And today we are going to be going live with Hiten Noonwal. But before that, let me tell you a little bit about Inclusion at Work. We are, as I said, a diversity, equity, and inclusion strategy consulting firm, and we provide services like vetting of the policy, trying to offering gender affirmative care, and a lot of other services that are LGBTQ community related as well as domestic violence related. And today we are going to be doing an Insta Live, a lunchtime lowdown on all things drag with Hiten Noonwal, who is a drag artist, a design educator, a fashion designer, and a cosplayer. Hiten, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Hello, everyone.
Hello. So, Hiten, I would like to introduce you to our viewers and would like to ask you a little bit about yourself. Could you share with us who you are?
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Hiten Noonwal. I am a performance artist and I am also a design educator. And I am a fashion designer and I am also a cosplayer. And the this thing that you see, this character, so I just express myself this way, and every character is inspired by my personal life. And I started when I was in class 6. That time I started, and yeah, then I studied like after my school I studied fine art in my bachelor's, and I have studied design in my master's, and I have also worked with various designers like Ritu Kumar and Romango. So my work experience is mostly into designing and teaching. Yes, and happy International Drag Day to all of you.
Yes, happy International Drag Day to everyone. Thank you, Hiten. What a colorful and lustrous history you have. And one of the things that I guess that's on our minds is what exactly is drag? I mean, we are celebrating this day, but what exactly is drag? It's International Drag Day, so truly it's a global phenomenon. But how has it how has it blossomed in India, if at all it has?
Okay, so drag is an art form in which a person, it can be either a male or a female, anyone. They dress up in exaggerated, effeminate, and like woman-like characters, and then they express themselves or they perform for entertainment purpose or maybe for awareness. And drag is also breaking a lot of stereotypes because it is done by mostly by the men. So men, they do their makeup, their wigs, and eyelashes, and they sing or maybe they perform or they do the lip sync. So drag is the art form where a person is doing exaggerations, a version of a woman. And if a woman is doing it, then we won't call it drag queen, we will call it bio drag. If a female is doing drag. And if a man is doing drag, that is a drag queen or drag artist. Or if a woman is doing a drag as a man, then that is called drag king. And we celebrate it to spread the awareness and to break these stereotypes.
Okay. Lots of stereotypes definitely are being broken, because drag, I have witnessed, is an amalgamation of all things exploratory when it comes to gender. So it's so good to see so many gender binaries being broken, so much stereotypes being broken, a lot of myths being shattered. So, Hiten, how long have you been doing drag for?
It been so many years. I started way long back. I started in 1998. I started 98. And I was in school that time, and then I kept on improving. I kept on working it, and then I was growing up with this thing, that I want to perform. I want to do acting, and I started my costumes as well. I was making my own costumes, and my family, they were quite okay with it, because they were like, okay, he's happy, and then after my schooling, I thought I should, maybe do something which is connected by what I really, really like. Then I went for geography honors, but I did not like it much. Then I left my college after 1 year, and then I joined College of Art because I was very good in paintings and drawings. And after College of Art, I went to NID to study fashion, apparel design, and
Okay.
then I could learn a lot. I could learn the techniques, how to do it, how to make things. So everything that you see even today, my costume, this necklace, and the headgear, everything is done by me. I create my own costumes, and I studied art and design so that I can learn it to create something for my own self. So this was my journey, but my for my family, it was way too difficult, even difficult than what have I been through, maybe difficult than that, and they were like, if you are growing up with this identity, like there were so many questions, what will happen to your life, and who would be your friend, or who would be your partner, or who would marry you, and this is in the Indian society, and this is going to be a lot of struggle. They
Mm,
also got angry on me, like, why do you do it? Delete your accounts, delete your pictures, videos, and everything. I think that was a time where we both were struggling, me and my parents, my family members. But now, when they know that this is what is helping me to cope up with a lot of things, and
mm,
this is art. And any kind of art form is a coping mechanism for your mental health. If you are suffering for mental illness, or in psychology, there is this term which is art catharsis. So it's
mm,
like when you are expressing yourself through any medium, so it means that you are healing yourself. So drag is also self expression, and it is like meditation, it is healing therapy. So I think with me, my parents could also grasp it or get it, or they are also, I mean, quite satisfied and happy now. And so I think this is going good. I started back then, and this is where I have reached today. So I have been to Lifestyle Magazine, Grazia, Cosmopolitan Magazine. I have won Comic Con cosplay. Like, because of all this, I have won fashion shows. I have done modeling for designers, like big designers. I have also done styling for Latin Fashion Week, for Will's Fashion Week, and a lot other styling projects, and a lot of things. And today I am happy to tell you guys that however I survive, my art helps me. So it's like my art has become my profession. So I am happy and I am earning as well.
abs- absolutely. We love to hear it, and making sure we get that bag while we're doing what we love.
Yes.
But you are looking absolutely stunning, Etienne. Um, So, one of the things that you had talked about is how drag has been helpful for your mental health and how it has been healing for you. So, is there an exploratory facet of drag that you find liberating? That has what exactly about drag has been healing for you, and
Yeah.
what is something that you find liberating as your drag persona that you wouldn't find otherwise?
Oh, okay. Initially, like when I was in school, I remember people. used to ignore me. I mean, they used to ignore, humiliate,
Hmm.
disrespect, insult me. And they had so many slurs, like various names for me, you know. They used to call me Ladki Hijra Chakka 50-50, a lot of things. And that time I was like, I have no friends. Why should I go to school? Maybe this world is not for me. And I was sitting alone because people were like, if you will sit with him, you will become like him. Like you will become strange like him. And I
Hmm.
was left alone. There was no one to have lunch with me, no one to play with me. And that time I had my art. So I was sitting under the tree in the school garden. I was looking at people and I started drawing. I started drawing, then I started writing. And when I was in class 6, I started performing at not in the school, but at anywhere I could go, you know, other than the school.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when I was performing, I was like, I found my calling, you know, like because
Oh,
I was
wonderful.
because I was performing like this, you know, I mean, in any which way that I like. I was performing in feminine characters. I have played Sita. I have played other, mythological characters, Radhabi, Krishna, and a lot of mythological characters. And after that, I was like, I am very happy with it. So I
Okay.
found this as my expression. Like
Hmm.
however I feel, I create a character out of that. So I do not have, a drag name for myself. As you see that my name is Hiten Noonwal. And while a lot of drag artists, they prefer to have their own different drag name. But I think my characters are the personifications of my own emotions. So I cannot give, or these characters cannot get justified with one name. So all the
Hmm.
characters has different names. Like this character, I can call it Heavenly Body, because this headgear is inspired by Heavenly Body's Met Gala 2018. And like these dots that you see, these are inspired by stars. And who are the stars? Stars are all of you guys. People who
No.
have accepted themselves, people who are coming out, and people who are trying to build the earth, the universe, the world, comfortable for everyone. And they are shining like bright stars, even if there is a lot of darkness. And like these all are these people, who are accepting themselves the way they are. And then they are becoming the angels for the people who need to come out, who need motivation or the inspiration, so this is
Hmm.
how I have built up this character. So I cannot, I mean, if I have one name for this character, this name cannot go with other characters. So like all the characters are my feelings. So for me, drag is an art form where I'm expressing myself and I'm not restricted to anything. Like today, I look very angelic, and tomorrow I will
Yes.
look very
Absolutely.
devil-like demon. And I also want to tell that my most of my characters are dark characters. And like dark means ghostly characters, scary characters.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
it's scary and it is dark because they are born out of a lot of negativity
Hmm.
from society. How people treated me, how do they say or make fun, humiliate, like random people, strangers say a lot of things
Hmm.
anywhere on the way, street, or in the metro or anywhere. People say a lot of things. They look at me, they say things, or. So because of these reactions from people, I react back with my characters, with my art.
Absolutely. That is wonderfully inspiring, Hiting. Just to know that the younger you kind of found this solace in drag, and for you to be able to not only make art out of what people throw at you, the nastiness or the negativity that people throw at you, and you come out with such beautiful um, characters. It's truly incredible to know. So, in that same vein, I kind of wanted to know a little bit more about your inspiration, your creative process. Essentially, what, how does it work? The behind the scenes of it all.
Okay, so I am preparing a song which is Kinare
Okay.
from Queen movie. So what happens in this song? The song goes like ढूंढे हर एक सांस में and डुबकियों के बाद में हर भंवर के साथ किनारे. So, what do I do? Like, I connect it with myself that even I am somebody who is looking for a Kinara. Kinara
Hmm.
is hope here, hope, You don't leave the hope. So, how do I replicate it into a garment or into a character? I will listen to the song. So, the song talks about ocean and waves and the Kinara and the boat, and it's all about ocean life. So, inspired by that, my look would be, mostly maybe siren like or maybe mermaid kind of character, or maybe something which is blue or white, which is representing ocean. And then I was
Hmm.
thinking my headgear would be a boat,
Okay.
maybe my hair would be blue or maybe wavy hair, something which is totally surreal and which is going with the song that I will perform on. And then I make notes of it. I write the lyrics and then I draw with it. And I know that according to this song, the song starts with this with sadness. Like I am looking at everywhere. I'm looking for the hope. I'm looking for the Kinara. And then in between the song, then the song is like then hum hi to hai khud kinare. Then it's like the hope that we are looking around us or looking away or near. That hope is ourself only. This is me. This is like you are your own hope. Then
Ah.
I choreograph my dance steps according to the I mean, the music and the lyrics. And then, there would be openings in the garment, surprises in the performances, so everything, even the eye color. In fact, the fragrance of the character that would also differ. Like this
Oh my
character
goodness.
have some other fragrance, the other character it will have other kind of fragrance. So I work on overall character and the skin tone, like even the lip color and eye color, hair color, headgear or maybe face gear, nose gear, and the costumes. And my costumes and these costumes goes out of the
Hmm.
body.
Hmm. Hmm.
It not go in a basic silhouette like that. Like today, I have
Okay.
this like extended from the human face, and this goes like this. So my silhouette is not this today. It has become like this. This is my silhouette. So
Outside of the body.
in designing, silhouette is very important. Like my sleeves are like this, so it's not just the hand shape. So I try to
Hmm.
I'm trying to go beyond body, out of body silhouettes which look different or maybe surreal, fantasy kind of. Like mostly my works are fantasy, like dark silhouette or dark fantasy, neoclassical, baroque kind of, or maybe Egyptian. So that I get inspired by various historical eras, and mostly I have neoclassical in my designs and Egypt. So
Hmm.
this is
Hmm.
how I design, I process, and actually I have a mood board. I
Oh, you have a
even
mood
it is
board.
here right now. Yeah, I have a mood board. If you want to see, I can just take a few seconds and I can show you my mood board.
Yes, please. We would love to see.
Okay, okay. I'm just switching on my camera, coming in a few seconds.
Okay. So while Hiten is setting up the camera, we would like to ask viewers who are watching this to drop your comments or questions that you have in the comment box. And we will get to a question answer round towards the end uh, for everybody to ask their questions to Hiten.
Yes, I am back.
Okay. Glad to have you
Yes.
back again. Please do show us the mood board and
Yeah, I
uh,
am here with the mood board. If can you please add me to the screen? I am here. I'm waiting to be appear on screen.
yes. While that is going on, so how do you create your mood board?
So, like I see what is it that I have to do next,
Hmm.
and according to that, I plan. I see, look at the references, that what all references are there that I can get inspired by. The techniques that I think that I can use, which is reflecting my kind of style. So this is my mood board.
Oh,
So,
perfect,
yeah,
beautiful.
so this is my mood board, and these are the explorations that I'm doing. And this is the new headgear that I'm working on. I'll just show you. This is the new headgear I am working on. So it is
Okay,
going to be
stunning.
like this.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolutely
And
stunning.
this is creating the symbol of peace in center. This is like
Ah,
inspired by the symbol of peace, and
okay.
these are the inspired by tears, like tears.
Oh,
Okay, and this is peace. So I am peaceful and I am happy, and these are my tears of joy. So this is
oh,
how the
wonderful.
concept is. Yeah.
I like how the colors are very like eye-catching. It's very pleasing. The whole aesthetic is just so pleasing to the eyes.
And these are all
So,
beads, and this is all handmade.
oh, okay, okay. So, how long does your creative process take?
How long it takes? For one character, it takes minimum 5 days to design one character, and maximum is no limit. But minimum five
Maximum.
days I will take for one character. Like even
So,
like this headgear, I think this headgear took about 18 hours. 18 hours it took to get ready with this headgear, and I think this
oh
one
gosh.
has taken like 3 days, and if I divide into hours, maybe another, I think 12, 10 to 12 hours too, because this is very intricate. If you see, it is so intricate.
Yes,
Uh,
because you have to do the beads one by one, isn't it?
yeah. And I
Absolutely
really
stunning.
love the intricate details. Like these details are very important for me. Like people
Hmm.
say, you can also do go minimal. But I think if we do minimal details, intricate work, it adds character even to the accessory. So I believe in creating very detailed, intricate kind of work. So this is one headgear. I'll show you a few more things that I'm working on. So this is a technique that I was exploring, and I will use it in my costume somewhere, maybe
Hmm. Hmm.
here or somewhere in the
Beautiful.
garment. And I made two of these. I'll just show you the other one as well.
Could you bring the mood board a little closer? I think the audience can't see the
Okay,
details of
okay.
it.
This is one more variation of this. So I
Oh,
explore, I
stunning.
see what looks better, then I will go ahead with that. And this is also 3D. Like I could also do it flat, but I
Huh.
wanted this out of body shape. So that's why
Right.
I created like that. Yes, and there are more costume. I there is one costume right here. So this is going to be the upcoming costume. I'm still working on this one,
Oh, gorgeous.
and this
So,
is actually so beautiful. But I think I will wear it very soon. And there is one more costume that I'm going to wear on 24th. I will show that because I love that personally. I'll show you as well.
okay. Uh, s- so some of the comments said that it's absolutely beautiful and that uh, you loved the outfit. absolutely stunning and love their energy. Thank you so much for all those who have commented and shown us some love on this live.
So
Um,
I am back, yes.
okay,
I'm back with two costumes. So this is one of the costumes that I'm working on. And this is a transparent fabric, and this won't be visible when I will wear it.
okay,
Only these
okay,
things could be visible. It would look like as if I have pasted this in my body, you know?
okay, okay. So,
Yeah,
how?
this is
What is the
very,
inspiration behind this beautiful costume?
the inspiration is like however you feel, you are blossoming inside. That blossom is coming out of the body. So it is not everywhere. It is coming out from, from here or there, from a few areas. So this is like a
Oh,
process of, for that blossom to come out of your body, is coming out. This is still in the process, this garment.
oh, it's still in the process. Okay,
Yeah, and
you
this
can't
is
tell. It looks so finished.
this is table mat. This is table mat that I am using, dining table mat.
Oh, oh my goodness, that is so creative. I mean,
This is
who would
dining
have
table mat.
thought? How did you think about using like a dining
So
table?
my mind works like
You're
this
so
actually.
resourceful.
So it's like anything that I see, I'll try to put it on my head. I try to think of the garment. So anything that I see, I just see that, or maybe I can use it as a headgear, or as a
Hmm.
costume or something like that. And there is another garment that this is the garment that I
Oh, I've
have
seen this
created.
one.
Yeah,
You
I am
had
going to
posted
wear. I'm
a
planning
sneak
to wear
peek.
this on 24th. I have performance on 24th.
Okay.
Yeah. I
What?
really love these textures and the shine. Like if you notice, like in my garment, this shiny part is one of the, like you will see it in almost all the characters. Shine is
Hmm. Hmm.
important because I perform in the lights, or maybe like shine captures the attention.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I try to include a lot of shine, and it is the reflective. It will reflect the light.
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
really love including such things. And this fabric was leftover fabric that somebody gave me. And
Oh
I
my
had only
goodness.
this much, and I was like, I will use it. So I made this dress. Then I pasted. I have stretched all of this on the
Absolutely
dress.
stunning. So,
This looks
Hiten,
really good on the body.
yes, we can't wait to see you on the 24th wearing that beautiful outfit. But one of the things that you had said that a lot of your characters have these dark interpretations
Yes.
of your emotions, right? So,
Yes.
what I wanted to ask you is what are some of the challenges you have faced or the drag community faces on a daily basis? What is something that you have kind of faced as an obstacle while doing drag or even on the path to drag?
Okay, first of all, the struggle with your own family,
Hmm.
how everyone will judge you, they won't see that, that we have only one life. They won't see that if you are happy or you are doing what you love. They will say a lot of things. It becomes very overwhelmed one, and I mean, you get very emotional, and
Hmm.
but you still want to do it. It means we have to fight
Hmm.
a lot with our own family, because we are doing something which is beyond the line that has society has already drawn. So we are drawing something else to our canvases, and it is not easily accepted. So this is the one thing. The other thing is like finding the right kind of platform to perform. you know
Hmm.
like Instagram is not enough, so we need
Hmm.
to go out to perform at public spaces. Like nowadays, because I think because people like my work, so I am getting a lot of proposals or a lot of gigs for the platform. But there was a time when I wasn't getting any platform, so I thought maybe I can create my own platform, you know. So
Okay.
I was called by various colleges, like design colleges. A lot of colleges were noticing what I am doing,
Hmm.
all of this because I post pictures or post videos, even of the creation, like creating a process video. So various colleges approached me, and I was like, okay, I don't think if I can teach. And they were like, no, you don't have to think that you have to teach this. You just
Mm-hmm.
tell them how do you do it. You tell them your process, and students will learn from that. And then while I was going, to the colleges, I thought maybe I can go as characters and I can perform. So I went there as characters and I started performing. So it's like if I am teaching history of costume, I will go as a historical character like Marie
Oh
Antoinette or maybe
gosh.
uh, so if I'm doing something like unconventional garment making, so I will go with a garment which is made of unconventional material. And if it's
Hmm.
wearable art, I'll do something else. For draping subject, I will do a draping, then I will go to the class. So
Hmm.
this is how it started, and I did not know that I will become the first Indian faculty who has this kind of teaching methodology.
Teaching
So
method.
I think it's not easy, but it's not difficult to find the platform. But yeah, but it takes time. So this is the second
Hmm.
challenge. The third challenge is that people see you like as an easy target to approach for sex. They think that you are a sex worker, you are a prostitute. They will ask your
Hmm.
rate. Random people will send their naked images on Instagram or Facebook. Even randomly people like Autowala or maybe a cab driver or random people, in metro, not only when you are dressed up, because I'm very effeminate, and
Hmm.
people consider them like easily available. So
Hmm.
it's also very challenging that when you are in drag, people will approach you or maybe they will touch you in inappropriate manner, and like even without makeup when I'm traveling, I cannot raise voice because they will, a lot of people will reflect, come back to me only. They will say, "Why are you talking like this? Why did you wear this? Why do you have long hair? Why are you wearing lipstick or maybe nail paint?" So
Hmm.
we cannot raise our voice that quickly because society won't accept. They will just say a lot of things because this has happened with me. If you are among the crowd which is like liberal people, educated people, I think they understand it. And more than liberal and educated, people who are sensitive, they will understand it more than the other people. So I think there
Hmm.
are multiple kind of challenges, and but what people are seeing on Instagram, they only see the glamour, and people are like, oh, because it's very glamorous, and then they do it because
Right.
and I'm so glad because of this talk show, because people are getting to know the behind the story, that what actually happens and what it is. So it's not just fashion, this is expression.
Absolutely. I mean, it's always so terrifying to kind of experience sexual violence or violence of any kind. But to have to go through that because of your identity or because of how you present or because how you express yourself, that just becomes a double whammy because it's something that we are innately being. We're just being ourselves, and then having to face this violence is, I can't imagine how terrifying and disappointing that must be. So I'm sorry to hear that. Um, but uh, it's great to see you kind of succeeding and being successful despite those struggles. So one of the things that I wanted to ask you is, how does it feel when you're on stage performing? Do you have any anxiety or nervousness before you perform? And what are your secrets for performing on stage?
Okay, I think I do not get nervous. I
Hmm.
get excited. So
Okay.
it's like whenever I get ready, like from the normal Hiten, daily life Hiten to the transformation when I'm doing my makeup, I am
Huh.
changing. It's like that. So my character starts to change and I start to react that way. So I get very excited, like super excited, and it takes about 3 hours to get ready, like with makeup and costume, setting up everything. And
Hmm.
then I'm super excited. I go on stage, and if everyone wants to know the preparation part, so your first is performance. It's
Hmm.
good if we choreograph the performance. It's good if
Okay.
we do a choreography, proper, complete choreography, like from point one to the finishing. Choreography is very, very important. Otherwise, you would be like, oh, I can do everything. On stage, you might not do as good if you are not prepared. So choreography is important, and it's also important to know the kind of makeup that you are about to do. Even if you don't have the exact idea, at least have the hints of it that you will do
Hmm.
something like this or that, So complete understanding of your character and the performance, what kind of space is it? If I'm performing at night events, then I know that I have to wear something very shiny because it's night,
Hmm.
you know, and because of the light, my costume character has to reflect back, you know. And
Right.
when I'm performing during the day, like outdoor
Hmm.
spaces, then I know I have to wear bright colors, bright colors, because
Hmm.
it will
Hmm.
shine like anything. Bright, colorful costumes, colorful characters, it will look amazing. So, and also the kind of platforms, like I perform at three kinds of platform. One platform is the night scene, like clubs, or maybe like spaces like Kitisu, or maybe Matchbox Club, or maybe your Depot 48, a lot of like nightclubs. They have
Hmm.
colorful lights. And the audience, they want entertainment. So there, they won't be looking for any message. They look for the entertainment, loud
Hmm.
music, good sound, like that. So I prepare myself according to that. The second kind of platform is the meditation center. I also go and perform at meditation centers. So there I do tribal fusion dance. I am trained in belly dance, but I do tribal fusion.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
so yes, and the makeup makeover, the character is different for that. Character will change because I have to dance, like belly
Right.
dance. So costume will also change, and because audience is different, then I will choose my music accordingly. And the third kind of platform is my colleges and the talk shows. So
Okay.
all the performances that I do at colleges and talk shows, those are message spreading performances. Something which has good, meaningful lyrics, something which is talking about awareness or the freedom, equality, coming out, be strong, be fierce, be bold. So I choose my
Everything
performances like
LGBTQ.
that. So I think because in my college we are taught, like particularly, that you have to do your research really nicely and then you
Hmm.
do your design. So inspired by that, I do my research very nicely, that which platform am I going to, and then I create my character or my plan my performance according to that audience
Okay.
activity. So it's very important. If you are anyone wants to perform, you can keep this in mind. And if you have any more points, you can add this one to the comments.
Yes. So who knew that drag took so much R&D, am I right? But there are a couple of questions in the comments that we would like to get to. Shivangi asks, is there any program scheduled to happen in Mumbai? Something that we can attend?
Mumbai, there is no update for the Mumbai performance yet, but I'm performing on 24th July, like coming Sunday, next Sunday, 24th July in Delhi, Depot 48. I'm performing there. And
Okay.
also, I'm performing at NIFT New Delhi on Wednesday. This Wednesday, I have a class. I will go and perform in front of my students.
Oh,
So if you are
wonderful.
in Delhi,
Was such a
please
treat.
connect. I will help you for the entry. Anyone.
Okay. So the other question that Zindiane is asking is who, if you watched RuPaul's Drag Race, who is your favorite drag queen from RuPaul's Drag Race?
Okay. My favorite is someone who is not from Rupauls. That is she hungry? Is my favorite. I am inspired by her a lot. I have also shared the stage with her in 2019. And from RuPaul's Drag Race, there are a lot of various drag queens that I like, but I can name a few. Okay. Actually, I don't watch it much, but I tell you, this Aquaria. I really like Aquaria, and also one of the drag queen. I'm forgetting the name. This person is bald, and she was also one of the winners.
Hmm.
But I think Aquaria is my favorite, and I don't remember the names because I don't
Well,
watch it much.
okay. We can always come back to
Luso,
that. If you remember, please do
Manika
let us
Luso,
know.
one, somebody like that. I also like her, and like I like all the tracks which are quite maybe doing something with costumes, like very costumey or maybe very experimental.
Okay, okay. Very experimental or very costumey.
Yes.
Okay. So, Devesh asks which is better, NIFT or NID, and why?
Everyone is asking this question. Oh my goodness. So, guys, if you are at NIFT, then NIFT is best. If you are at NID, NID is best. I just said it, but I want to say that NIFT is the National Institute of Fashion Technology, and NID is National Institute of Design. So NIFT is for fashion. If you want to go for fashion, go to NIFT. NIFT is best. If you want to go for design, go to NID. NID is best for design. So there is a huge difference in design and fashion. So this fashion is like in fashion you will learn everything and anything that is related to fashion. Fashion, fashion,
Mhm.
fashion. And in NID talks about design. It should be correct according to your body, according to your requirement. It has to be comfortable. It has to
Okay.
be like it has to. The main focus is daily life of a human. How would you make it easier for people? That is design. Fashion is how you make various costumes or characters, fashion shows or maybe styling, and staging techniques, pattern making, like that mostly come into NIFT. But NID is mostly like giving the user friendly design to the human race. So this is the
Hmm.
difference. So you choose what you want to do, where you want to go. But I would say it's not that NIFT or NID. Even other colleges like IIED is also good. Pearl Academy is also good. MIT is also good. APJ School, all the schools
Lots
are
of
good. All
schools.
the colleges are good. If you want to, I mean, it's not the college which is good. It is you who can, who makes your college good. So I think you can start working on your own self, and then your college or you would be the best. Just be happy and
Definitely.
believe that I'm at the best place. I am, and everything is happening for good reasons in my life.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing that. But so one of the things that I truly wanted to know is like you have mentioned that there are drag shows coming up. What is drag etiquette?
Drag etiquettes.
Huh? Like what is some things that the audience members or even drag artists should keep in mind when they're going to a drag show?
Okay. When audience are going there, they should know that it is not going to be a sexy dance. So
Hmm.
they should know this is going to be an expressive performance. So when you go for to go to watch a performance, witness an artist, you just do not compare one artist to another artist. Everyone
Hmm.
is different, everyone has their own sense, and you don't keep any expectation that, oh, I have seen a show previously and this would be like something similar. So everyone has different style, so you appreciate whoever they are. Do not compare, do not say, oh, that one is better or this one is better. Everyone has their own idea of the expression, or maybe the own idea of the existence in this world, how they express this is different. So make them feel good. You can
Hmm.
applause for them, clap for them. You can just say, I like your eye makeup or your costume. You just try to make them happy, and
Oh.
yeah, and from the drag kind of view, like if you are going as a drag artist, you are a performer. If you are, you are performing. So
Hmm.
it's not like you will throw attitude on people that, oh, come on, I am the celebrity. No, so you are there for everyone, like this space, this location, this venue, these organizers have called you for them, for the people. So you talk to them, dance with everyone. You click
Okay.
pictures with everyone. If people are like, can I click a selfie with you? You don't say, no, I am busy or I am whatever. You take your time, a few seconds, and get clicked with them. So you give them respect, even if you see, okay, there are a lot of people standing in queue. Try to click picture. I mean, try to get clicked with them. I mean, not get clicked. If they are asking you, don't say no. Respect,
Okay.
and also do not say, okay, when somebody is appreciating you that you look good, you don't say, oh, I am fat, or I don't like my hair, or I did not do good today.
No
Don't say,
negative self-talk.
yeah, don't say that. Just accept it. If somebody is appreciating, you just say, oh, thank you so much, I'm glad you liked it. you know so try to spread positivity, no matter if you are a spectator, or you are the artwork, the performer.
Hmm. Okay, thank you, Hitin, for those lovely tips. So, another thing that comes to mind is, what's one thing you wish people knew about drag?
People knew about drag. I
Huh.
wish people knew that it's an art form.
Hmm.
So a lot of people think being drag is being a transgender, or maybe some other gender identity. Yes, there are a lot of queer people who are doing drag, but there are
Hmm.
straight people as well. So you don't see drag as a gender identity of a person. You see drag as an art form, because
Oh, wonderful.
if you are not seeing drag as an art form, you are again building up another stereotype that that a queer person will do drag, a gay person will do drag, or maybe drags are transgenders. Please don't do it. This is the thing that everyone should know. So I tell you what happened. I went to one of my friend's wedding to Raebareli, and somebody else booked my ticket, and they booked the ticket for to go and to come back, and in my gender they wrote transgender, and I was
Hmm.
like, why did you write my gender as transgender? And they were like, she was like, because I thought you were transgender because you do makeup and you wear dresses. So
Hmm.
everyone should know these clothes cannot change gender. So do not connect clothes or these drag art with gender.
Hmm.
It was really bad. I mean, how can somebody just change my gender? You know? So you should
Absolutely.
know drag is an art form.
Okay. So, thank you, Hitain. That realization that drag is an art form and that it is accessible to anyone,
Yeah.
uh, either from the LGBTQ community, the queer community, or even
Yeah.
outside of the queer community,
Yes.
is such a realization that a lot of people don't have, because it's like an art form, just like any other art form,
Yeah.
as you're saying.
Yeah.
So before Before I guess continue, I guess one of the things that we are curious about is how do you identify?
I actually, I just think that we are all humans, we are human. But because I do drag and during the day I live like a boy, I wear pants, shirt, I have short hair. I mean, I'm not saying that a boy should be like this, but
Hmm.
people see me in two ways, you know.
Hmm.
So they have a magazine or newspapers, they have given me the identity of gender fluid,
Okay.
non-binary, But I think we do not need any identity as such. We can see people as a human,
Absolutely. Thank
Yeah,
you so much
yeah,
for
if we see birds, we won't say कि ओ ये वाला वर्ड ये है जेंडर इस वर्ड का ये जेंडर होगा इसका ये जेंडर होगा हम बर्ड्स को बर्ड ही देखते हैं वो अकेला बैठा हो या वो ग्रुप में हो you know why do we
absolutely.
need gender these boxes for anyone?
Hmm.
Yeah, I
I
mean, not
think
only the bird,
ultimately,
anything else you see other than human, you won't say कि ये gender इसका ये gender है, you know. So
right.
yeah, this is what everyone should know.
I think ultimately we're all trying to smash the
Yeah,
gender box, isn't it?
yeah. Like I get a lot of calls or messages from people, and they say, I think I am bisexual, or maybe I am a lesbian. What to do? I think I am a lesbian. I have come out as a maybe as this trans person, and I was like, if you are not sure or anything, please do not, put yourself in another box. Like first you were like
Hmm.
I'm straight, then you are saying I am bisexual or maybe something else. So you are putting yourself from one box to another, from this
Hmm.
box to here. So better you don't, consider the boxes. The art that you are making, consider it a rainbow. Yeah, you are free to choose any color. You don't need to, specify one or a set of colors for yourself.
Oh wow, what a powerful message. Definitely, yeah, you're absolutely right. Especially when people are just coming out or just trying to figure out the identity, it's definitely not recommended that we put ourselves in another box that, especially after we come out of the closet or we're debating that. So, definitely a powerful message. So, one of the questions that we have in the comments is, can you mention the place where we can get tickets for the Delhi events?
It is online.
Oh,
It is
it's online?
online. Yeah, it is online, and soon I will also be posting the poster on my Instagram and Facebook. So you can go to their Instagram page. You would see a link, or if you want to see the if you want to come to any performance platform, or maybe a few of you if you want to come to NIFT when I'm performing, you can contact me. You can directly message me. I will reply. I
Hmm.
reply all the messages. So you guys can text me on Instagram.
Speaking of, we want to know where we can catch you in drag.
So this you can catch me tomorrow. I have two events. One event is at Dwarka D20 Mall. So there is a cosplay event. I am going there, and after that I'm going to this event by Banjara Girls at Depot 48. There is a Banjara like a belly dance event. I'm going there as well tomorrow. But I think the drag performance, if you want to come, that would be on Sunday. So I
On
think that would be
Sunday?
good because I am going to do my best there. I best means because it is going to be about me only. So I
Oh,
am going to
wonderful. Start
yes.
of the show.
Yeah, there's me. There is one more artist. So there would be two artists, and I think you guys can come. And please do not. I mean, feel comfortable texting me. I will reply.
Okay. And so we know that you're on Instagram, which is at Hiten Noonwal. Are there any other platforms that you're on?
Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn and Pinterest. But I don't post much on Pinterest, but I am there. If you want to see my like design work, college work, then
Hmm.
like fashion design work, then you can go to Behance as well. And if you want to know more about me, you can go to Wikipedia. And there is also a documentary on my life, like so far. So you can
Oh,
also watch that
wonderful.
documentary. Yeah. So this covers 2 years. It has covered 2 years in this documentary. So yeah, you people can also watch it. They can see how my family reacts and my brother or bhabhi, how do they have what do they have to say, you know, and a lot of other people. You will see various people. You will see more grounded Hite in there, you know.
Oh, interesting. You're so humble despite um, earning like so many accolades, documentary. You do such wonderful work. It's very inspiring. So the last thing that I would like to ask you is, what is a piece of advice, or what is something that you would like to tell our younger viewers who may be watching this about drag or about life or just in general?
Hey, hello guys, whoever wants to know this. First of all, I will say I am here for you. You are not alone. Okay? You are not alone. I am here for you anytime you feel anything, any low or high, you just can reach me. And second thing, I will say everything happens for a reason. So wherever you are doing, it is good. Everything is going to be fine. And the most important thing that you should know that everyone is going to die one day. So better you don't think what they say. You do you. Be free.
A little morbid, but definitely advice that we should be following. So, is there any other questions? Oh, where can we catch the updates or where to find drag shows? I think we
Updates.
can, huh?
I keep on updating on my Instagram. I keep on updating all the posters and everything, and other updates. If you want to go for other drag shows, you can follow Kitty Sue India page. They keep posting, the posters for drag shows, so you can
Hmm.
also follow that. And there are various kinds of drag queens. Everyone is different from each other. So it's like if you have seen one drag performance, you can then go for another drag show. Then you can go for other. There are multiple kind of the artist, drag artist.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Hiten. This has been such a wonderful time spending lunch with you. I hope everybody watching got their lunch and had a great time in this past hour as well. It was definitely an honor and a pleasure having you with us. If you would like to catch us anywhere else for the audience, you can search for inclusion at work.life on Instagram, or inclusion at work on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. We go by Posh at Work. Please do check us out for more updates on all things LGBTQ. Thank you again, Hitin. It's been such a wonderful time having you.
Thank you everyone, guys.
Yes, thank you so much for taking the time out. Looking so fabulous
Okay,
and inspiring.
thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
We just have so I'm just looking at any of the other comments. Seems like you're uh, well loved, Hitin, and I'm
Yeah,
sure
thank
your
you so
shows
much,
are
guys.
just as wonderful as well.
Yeah.
I can't wait to come to Delhi maybe someday and like catch a show of yours.
Wow. Yes, for sure.
Please do come to Bangalore. That's
I
where
will
I'm at.
come and I will let you know. Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Uh,
everyone. Thank you for joining in. And I
yes.
had a great time and great questions, you guys. And yeah, even thank you for the host and everyone who was there for the live show. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Okay.